Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eternal here. Today we're going to be playing some Raid Shadow Legends. It's a game I've been playing recently. I've decided to kind of go for it, like make a video, see what you guys think. If you like it, cool. Like below. If you don't, you know, drop that thumbs down. I don't care. Right, so this is going to be some free-to-play content. Having watched Darth Microtransactions, if you've not seen his videos, they're great. Go check him out. Having watched his little free-to-play series, I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So here I am stealing that idea. But no, it's a pretty popular thing to do on many games. And it's good because a lot of you who are starting out, just starting out, or thinking of starting out maybe, this is hopefully going to be useful to you. We're going to run through some content, see what you think. If you've got any questions, drop them below. This is my first YouTube kind of experience, so cut me a little slack, please. Let's see where we go with this. I'll try and provide as much information as possible whilst going through this, and yeah, let's get into the free-to-play content. Okay, so we're here on the free-to-play account. I've just signed in. I've done a couple of the starting progress missions. Not a lot. So I've picked my starter. I'm with a Kale because he's a great poisoner. He is not end game viable. He is late game viable. So I've got my War Priest from K-Rock's castle, from being this guy, Champ Fort. So I've just worked through here, do 1 to 7, and then start working through the sewers as well. Don't worry too much about getting 3 stars. You can go back, you can do that if need be. At this point, it's better to be using your double EXP here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here, start leveling up these characters and make some progress. So I've started in catacombs, right. Now I seem to remember there was a reason I stopped. So I decided to get some of these challenges done at the same time. Win 5 chest plates from clearing stage 5 of K-Rock's castle on normal. Here. So we need to get a bunch of these. This is an opportunity. Have I 3-starred? I have 3-starred. So this is an opportunity to go back, 3-star these. To get a 3-star here, you need to use 2 or fewer champions with no losses. So this would allow you to 3-star if you didn't have any losses. Stars are literally to get the campaign rewards. So on normal, hard, and brutal, there are rewards for getting a certain number of stars. All of these down here. So once you get to 252, which is normal campaign, fully starred, you will get a void shard. Same with hard, brutal, another sacred. I'm just going to work on these for a little bit. I know it's not particularly exciting. So I am using this opportunity to level up some characters that I may be using for a little while. Kale, this guy here, this dark elf, he is great in what's called clan boss. You need to be in a clan to do that. But he's very good early game because he has poisons. Poisons are not dependent on your attack damage, on most of your stats. They do rely for them to land and kind of apply accuracy. Each clan boss difficulty require more accuracy, but there are some kind of guidelines out there. So off the top of my head, I want to say it's like it goes up in increments of 50 or something like that. So by the time I can't access it, but by the time you're on the harder difficulties, kind of like brutal and nightmare, you're looking to be at kind of 200 accuracy to ensure you're not missing those debuffs. But we won't get into that right now, not too far into that. So yeah, attacks 4 times at random, has a 40% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. So this has the potential to land 4 5% poisons. It's great, really good for clan boss. Acid Rain, another great ability. And here you can see Ascended Skill. So you see you've got these stars here that are gold. Once you get them to these pinky purple color, the skill will do something else. Arbiter giving us the lowdown.
You can sacrifice weaker champions to gain XP and leveling up increases a champion's stats, making
Yeah, so I was talking about. Don't worry, she's
she's
got us. You know, you guys don't need me. You've got Arbiter. Okay, so you've got potion types here. So Blind Seer will need some of these potentially to go up. Not at this level, but but yes, you've got different potion types. These are not. This is not a playable character. This is a potion keep. The spirit keep, spirit potions. So you've got your spirit, your force, your magic, and your void. And I will talk about affinities briefly in a moment. So you can see you will require these little blue potions. You can mix your potions too if necessary, but you require these to go up 1 star. But when you get to the 3 star, the skill will do something else. These are your potion keeps. For the first week of gameplay, all of these are open, these 4. After that week, they rotate. You get this keep open twice a week, this keep open twice a week, this keep open twice a week, and this keep open on it's once a week. It's Sunday for some people. It depends where you are in the world. These are always open. Don't worry about these right now. These are important, but they are more, I would say, mid-game, mid to late. Don't worry about them, except maybe for doing some missions. Right. So I mentioned I would talk about affinity. Here's your affinity. Let's call it chart. So you've got spirit is strong against force. So spirit is strong against force, or yeah. Then you've got force is strong against magic. So force is good against magic, or magic. And then you've got magic strong against spirit. So this guy would be strong against her in arena or in the campaign. And then you've got void. Void is neither weak nor strong to any of these. And that means there are no weak hits, which you want to be avoiding, and there are also no strong hits. So when I'm saying Kale is strong against War Priest, he has the potential to get a strong hit, but because he is on this affinity chart here, he is strong against her. He will not get a weak hit, and he can get a strong hit. And so what happens in the reverse if she's attacking him? She can get weak hits. So her chance to crit goes down. I think she has a maximum chance to crit of 85%. What I will do is I will drop the official raid video on affinities in the description of this video. You don't want to be at an affinity disadvantage because you're not doing as much damage to them and they're doing even more damage to you. So yeah, just think of it like that. And that's important when it comes to PvP particularly, and also your campaign farmer, which I'll talk about in a moment. So when I'm saying campaign farmer, this level here, which will be referred to as 12, they're all numbered. So people will talk about 12.3 and 12.6. So the end game goal, or late game goal, is to be farming brutal 12.3 or 12.6 with a farmer. This is your first priority really in this game. You want to get your farmer to 6 stars, and then you want to be able to increase, kind of get that speed to a reasonable level so you can rank your other characters up. Don't worry about dungeons, don't worry about minnow grinding, any of that stuff. It's not your first priority because it's not efficient. If you're running dungeons for gear, you're going to replace that gear anyway because it's maybe like 4-star gear. And you can see here you've got different stars. So on normal you can get between 1 and 3-star gear. So this is a 4-star piece, this is a 3-star piece. Again, more 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. So the 1-star stuff, you won't be worrying about so much early game. It's useful. You've got stats on here. I mean, honestly, I may as well chuck some of this on. So these are your main stats, and these are substats. So the higher quality gear So for instance, this is uncommon. You will get one substat that you can see. When you rank it to 4, that will go up. And you'll get a new stat at 8, 12, and 16. However, if we go to an epic piece here, an epic piece has 3 substats already. So when you upgrade to levels 4, 8, and 12, one of these will be upgraded. So you have higher potential to hit the stats that you, or get the stats you're looking for and boost those up. So if you're looking for attack percentage or crit damage, then you have a higher chance of getting those stats higher. So let's have a look at these challenges and see where we are. So I need one more chest. This is where the grind begins. Our main goal right now is to be getting through this energy, because when you level up you'll be getting more, and whilst your energy is full or over your maximum, which I think is 53 at the moment for me, you don't regen. So you want to be effectively managing your energy. Go through this challenge and get it done, because I would rather get it done now than having to come back later and spend my energy. Two more pieces. You don't have to do these if you really don't want to, but I'm just trying to be efficient here. And I know this might be a little bit boring to watch, but it's it's boring for me too. Don't worry, guys. I'm just autoing through here, just gonna get these pieces, and then we'll move on. Okay, we're getting there, See, level up. So, Faction Wars unlocked. I'll be skipping that. Faction Wars is the recently released end game content, because honestly, while it's something you can try and have a mess around and play around with if you like, because it doesn't use your energy, so there's no reason not to do it. It's just that when you're starting out, you're probably not going to have a good selection of characters, particularly maxed characters, 6-star, kind of, geared out. It is really end game content. Don't stress about it. Don't worry about it too much. It's something you can dip into and try. But really, at this stage in the game, the glyphs that you get there as rewards are not something that you need to worry about. So I'm not gonna focus on those today. Mystery shards. So yeah, I'll talk about mystery shards briefly whilst I'm authoring this. So mystery shards are the let's say lowest tier of shard that you can get. They're green, and you can get commons, uncommons, and even rares. So at the beginning of the game, you can pull, these two characters here are rares. You can potentially pull these type of characters from those shards, but you will be mainly getting uncommons like sniper and commons. So if we click this eye here on the summoning portal, this gives us all of the rates. Now you can see at the moment, sacred shards are 88% epic and 12% legendary. This is because there is currently a ×2 or a double event running. So normally it's a 6% chance for legendary and a 94% chance for epic. So it's worth noting that sacreds, voids, and ancients do get double events. There isn't really a schedule. They just kind of happen sometimes. So the rates for your epics and legendaries go up during these events. It's a really good time to kind of focus on these shards. So if you've, see if we can see the event, Summon Rush. So this is an event that's currently live. You can see that you need points to get these rewards, and it tells you the value of the shards, so how many points they're worth. So you've got the sacred shards here that are currently in the double event. They are worth 500. 12 sacred shards is a lot. If you've got them, go for it. I would go for it. It's double times event, isn't it? And there's a summoning event on. It's the best time. But so yeah, the mystery. 74.2% for a common, 24.4% for uncommon, and a 1.4% chance for a rare. You should have one rare each 100 mystery, roughly. Maybe more, and if you're unlucky, maybe less. Now let's have a look at the missions. Equip a rare support type champion with 6 artifacts at level 4 or higher. So I need to get this last piece here. So you can see I've got these all to 4. I can upgrade, and what I can actually do is I can just upgrade to level 4 here. This is nice because this upgrading is a lot faster than it used to be. The repetitive strain injury was real. If you notice here, it says unlocks at level 25. Now, I don't remember this because it's been a while since I was at this stage in the game. I'm not sure if this is level 25 of the character, which I think would make sense, or account level. I'm not 100% sure. It may be account level, which is 14 right here. Right, so let's get these. Use 4 brews at the tavern. Let's go do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shoot them on Kale because he's going to be my main farmer. Quite likely. Summon 5 champions from mystery shards. It's worth noting, it's worth looking a little bit further ahead at these missions, because sometimes you will do something that you could have done later for more progress, and you could have been more efficient with that. So, for instance, clear stage 1 or higher of Minotaur's Labyrinth 2 times. If I go do that now before that mission is live, I will not be credited for that. So it is worth having a little peek ahead and just going, oh, okay, what do I need to do? It's just more efficient and it's useful. So I'm actually going to summon 10, roll those dice, and see what I get. Okay, a few greens. Okay, clear stage 1 or higher of the Arcane Keep. So I would say, for the most part, you don't need to worry about these dungeons, but when the missions send you here, then you can jump right in and put it on ×2 speed, and I'm going to run it on auto. I haven't done any keeps on this account yet. This is a fresh account, and I am literally going to walk you through this. I'm gonna hold your hand, you know, give you an ice cream, all that good stuff. I got you covered. Oh, worth noting, whilst I'm running this on auto, I can actually select who I want to hit, and you'll see that come up. So you can prioritize your targets, even though you are not physically, I am not physically selecting what I want to do. I can still prioritize the targets if I like. So if a certain champion on a certain wave is giving you trouble when you're autoing, you can just click onto that and you'll prioritize it and burst it down. Something I noticed as well, I'm getting these points here. These are tournament points. Are entered into something called a Novice Tournament. And you can get rewards when you first start. Now, I am obviously, if you'll scroll down, a little bit behind. I am here. Player with no name. And you can get points by doing different things, and there's some, 1,000 points if you can get to that point. So there are different things that will give you points. I'm not sure I would make this a main focus. I do not think I would be running dungeons to try and win this. I just think it's a nice change name. Okay, so let's try Eternal Novice. Okay. So got the first reward there, 1 energy refill. Okay, so next mission, clear stage 7 of Catacombs of Narbuk on normal. Oh, also, always do your dailies, your weeklies and your monthlies. You could tie these into events for the extra energy. If there can be a nice little kind of time boost. But yeah, do your dailies because they are a fantastic way to get those higher tier shards. Particularly if you're free to play, it's going to be one of the few ways that you will be able to get those shards. I think I started the game about 4-5 months ago now. April. A lot has changed. You will be hammered with alerts daily. I think I had, it must have been like 9 that popped up when when I started. So you'll get all of these different type of offers. To begin with, you probably don't need any of this. If I'm honest, you've got all the energy you need. That continues for a while. So yeah, I mean, most people start off free to play and then try the game out, enjoy it, spend some money. These type of offers are quite good. There are people out there such as Choflight who have created their own kind of little calculators to give you a bit of an idea of what may be worth it and what maybe isn't. What do I think of this? 5-star chickens. Chickens are basically just they're food, and by food I mean you use them to rank your characters up. If I go into the tavern, if I take Kale for instance, I will be able to upgrade his rank. Arbiter's got us. You don't even need me, like I said. So yeah, so if I want to upgrade Kale from 3-star to 4-star, I will have to use 3-star characters to do so. If I were to take Sniper, I'd just get her up to 20 for the sake of this. I can upgrade her rank by popping these two in. Ping! Now she's 3 stars. She goes back to level 1 when leveled up. When ranked up. It's the same for all characters. Up here, you've got your chickens now. Basically, what they are, you see that I just used 2-star champions to rank her up. The food is basically, you can use the food instead of the champions. The good thing about food is, the chickens, is that it does not take up your inventory space. Which you can see here. It gets quite expensive to upgrade all of these, and if it goes to your vault. I would probably hold off on upgrading until you need it. And then if you find that you are needing it, it's a worthwhile investment. It's just kind of expensive. It goes up to millions later on. Next mission. 7 of catacombs. But like I said, for the most part, you want to be focusing on the campaign, running through, ranking your characters up, getting stronger so you can progress further, equipping your characters with gear that you will either get from the missions, from the campaign, or just kind of rewards and stuff like that. Do not go to dungeons yet unless the missions tell you to. So we've got this little kind of story the first time you play through. He said, what did he say? There we go. So now I've done that, I'm going to go back and claim my reward. Okay, upgrade a rare attack type champion skill with a skill tome. So you have different types of characters. So it's asking us to upgrade a character with a book. So we can actually click on this tavern button here, and it'll take us to the tavern. Upgrade skills. Yeah, so you can buff your skills. Don't use these or these on your rare champions. These are rare, particularly these here. They're rare. Do not use them. They're expensive. They cost money. Join the Discord and ask some of the players there. They're pretty experienced. They know what they're talking about. You can join some of the streams as well on Twitch to kind of find out if these characters are worth booking. But upgrading skills and booking characters, it's really late game. Get a referral link. Okay, go. Do I just click this? Ah. So I'll copy that to your clipboard. If you want to invite any of your friends to play the game, you can do so. Fight in the arena 3 times. Oh gosh, am I ready for this? Right. What we got? Easy target, low levels, low stars. I'm going to put it on 2 times speed. I am not going to auto this. I'm going to play myself. I'm going to manual it. Alright. If you want to know what a skill does, just click on it. Attack one enemy with one random ally. The ally joining the attack can use their default skill. So, there you go. Let's see, I might be able to... I think I can... He's faster. So in the arena, speed is quite important. Speed is important because if you go first, you will quite often have a pretty big advantage. Got the turn meter bar here, so I'm going to make a strategic decision, and that is because I know she's going to go next because her yellow turn meter bar is there. I'm going to try and offer because I think Gaelic will go next. Got her. Okay, but I think I got this now. There we go. See? Just make them that little bit stronger. A little bit more speed on Kale. Okay, so you can see it hit resistance here. This isn't really something I'm looking for early game. And you've got you can, if you want to know what all the stats do, you can find nice tooltip down here. Resistance basically reduces the chance for enemies to land their status effects. The more resistance you have, the more difficult it is for them to land these kind of type of things. He seems to be hitting pretty hard actually. I'm going to pop and go on him first. I'm going to prioritize this guy. Upgrade his weapon to 4. When you're in the arena, it's worth noting that it's a worthwhile thing to do. When you win these battles, you get these medals. You need these medals to upgrade your Great Hall. This is something that will take a long time, but it is very worthwhile. You'll need 50 of these to get to level 1, which will give you 5 accuracy. This is your accuracy here. I do recommend that you first level up your accuracy, focus on these, get these all the way up to 8, 10, whatever you need. Your missions will ask you to level these up too, so it's worth doing. And accuracy is a very, very valuable stat, particularly in Clan Boss. So yeah, it's a really worthwhile stat, and you want to be leveling your accuracy up. That's super important, so make sure you're doing that. I don't think I can take that. I'm going to see if I can take this guy here. Okay, so when my speed increase lets me go first. So I upgraded my boots. Ooh, that hits hard. Maybe I should have healed. Nah, I haven't got this. Oh, is it just you don't need to win 3 battles? Oh, that's good. I'm not going to refresh. I'm just going to accept my defeat. Unlock a mastery for any champion. Your champions have things called masteries, and these can be accessed on panel here. I would recommend starting off and probably picking up the 5% crit. If you watch any other videos out there, they'll tell you probably the same thing for your starting characters. Clear stage 1 or higher of Minotaur's Labyrinth. Yeah, I'm just going to run this on auto. So this is something that you'll be farming for the whole of the game, but not before you've completed the campaign. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to farm this too early. It is a huge, huge, huge energy investment to fully max out your characters, and that you just don't need to do that until you have got a large number of level 60s, 6-star. So probably at least 3. Like you might even wait until you've got 5. Like it really depends on what characters and what stage you can clear, because you don't want. It's not efficient to be trying to clear this until you're at like stage 13, 14, and 15 ideally. So don't worry about it too much. You can get the first 2 rows. Most people will recommend. You only need some basic scrolls for that, so you can pick up like the crit chance and crit damage, say, for relatively limited number of scrolls. Some people might disagree with this advice. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but this is kind of the way I see it and my perceptions. If you've got any kind of pointers or points, critiques, or anything like that, drop them in the comment section. I'm not saying like I am right, you are wrong, you must listen to me. It's a game. There are different ways to do things. I'm just trying to give you an idea of some of the better ways to do things. Okay, level 15. Sparring pit unlocked. Okay. Oh, hello. So they will throw these packs at you. A wildcard pack you get for leveling up. This isn't actually a bad offer if you want void shards. I don't know if it's worth $33 normally, but whatever. Right, what have we got? Progression rewards. Gems. I've left my boost here for now because it doesn't expire. You'll find a lot of rewards go to your inbox. A lot of these will have a time, so 23 hours and 48 minutes. That will expire, so you want to use that before. Right, so it wants me to 3-star every stage of K-Rock's castle on normal difficulty. So, I'm gonna head off and do that now. Complete that mission. So we've 3-starred all of those. Now we need to win one of each type of life artifact from clearing. Let me check challenges because win 5 artifacts from clearing stage 7. I have a sneaking suspicion these are going to link in. I think so. I'm going to try and be efficient. We'll see. On my main account, I left I think it was the artifact missions, and I had to come back to like normal K-Rock's castle farming gear, and I was just like, I want to be doing other things, but all of that for this, I mean, it's not what I was hoping for, but you know, you get what you're given in this game. You get what you're given, and you just have to deal with it. Give me that gear, come on, give me the gear. Yay, there we go. Ah, sewers. Okay. Well, that's fine, because I don't need to do sewers yet. So, win one of each type of life artifact. So what types have I won? Oh dear. So I'll get an artifact from this stage, move on, and just do it like that. Because I've got an awful memory, and I just forgot what 2 pieces I got. You guys watching this video will be like, oh, it's those 2 pieces. Okay, we got the sword. If you do it this way, if you move stage 1 to 6, you've definitely not missed any. But if you jump in stage 7 like me, you know. So the thing with stage 7 is you can get any pieces of gear. No gear. From stage 1 to 6, so it's random. Whereas if you go stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, you can focus that piece that is dropping from the campaign. Got that piece there. Great. So it's turning out to be relatively fast. There we go. Next. This desktop app is so smooth. Like, to play it, it looks great. It runs a lot smoother than BlueStacks or any of the emulators. It's faster than the mobile version, for me at least. It's just... Hey, got it. Equip another champion with 6 life artifacts. You'll do. That's not too bad. It's got speed sub stuff. I'm gonna actually upgrade that to get that higher. And there we go. A whole 2 more speed. Equip a rare attack type champion with 6 offense artifacts at level 8 or higher. Let's get these to 8. This could take some time. And last but certainly not least. Okay, and there we have it. Our next one is earn 3 stars on every stage of the sewers of Arnok on normal difficulty. So next is sewers. And this is where I'm talking about how the challenges can tie in. If you let them tie in, if you can plan ahead a little. So now I need to win 3 weapons from clearing stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. So that will be my next task. So I'll go to sewers here, and I'm going to collect all of the artifacts from here. So I'm going to do all of that, and then I will come back and I will show you guys what's done. Because this might take a little while now, so I'm going to cut that out and then jump ahead. So, okay, so, pardon me, we're back. I've done the challenges, so I'm just going to claim those now. Get all of those done. And pick up the rewards. Win 1 of each type of offensive artifact from clearing. Back I go. 1, 2. New champion. Hard scale. He looks pretty cool. I like his model. Lizardmen look sweet. 3, 4. Hey, 5, 6. Oh, I'm done. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so I am now done. Equip another attack type champion with 6 artifacts. offense artifacts. Okay, I'll go do this now. Oh boy, that 111 boot. Check that out. Yeah, we're going with that. Get on there. Guess we're going with this. Attack percent bluff. That will do nicely. And I'm going to chuck on a 1 star, 2% attack. Mission done. Clear stage 4 of Durham Forest on normal. Off I go. Okay, I've completed that. So next we have win 4 critical artifacts from clearing on normal. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it there for today. I'm pretty happy with where I've got up to. The event. So yeah. So anyone doing the event, the dungeon diver, summon rush. Good luck with your summons. If you have enjoyed this video, if you feel like it has been worthwhile or worth your time, let me know. Drop me a like. Whatever. I'm pretty chill guy. Anything you'd like to know about this game, any tips or anything, I'll do my best to help out. I'm not the most knowledgeable person, but I am, I'm that kind of late game player now. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and I'll keep going, make a couple more of these, and see how it goes. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, drop a comment below, and that's me out. So thanks for watching.